Welcome to Thanksgiving Live. I'm Pastor Mattie Ice,
Hi, Victoria.
and today in Saipan, it's Thanksgiving.
Oh, it's not in the States yet.
It is not in the States. Currently, it is 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning here on the island of Saipan. Now, if you've made it this far, 15 seconds into the live feed, you're like, why are you so blurry? Well, that brings us to our first question that we're going to be answering today. Our first question is, why are we up so early when it's a holiday? It's 9 in the morning. I mean, that means we've been up for a while. We were able to watch YouTube church from one of our friends in the States and eat our fish. But why are we up so early, Victoria?
Well, because we don't run the air conditioning and the sun just blazes through the window in the morning. It's like a laser beam.
Like a laser beam, so since, please wait while we're reconnecting. People are leaving. So we don't run the air conditioning, and as a result, it gets hot. We might as well wake up. Mm-hmm. The second reason we're trying to do this early is because sometimes the internet is unstable, and when other people wake up, they like to get on Netflix, which why wouldn't they? Right?
You have every right to.
You have every right to. And so we were like, well, maybe we could get on before the Netflix crowd gets on, and the internet can be a little bit better. But also with that heat thing, we like to keep the door open. Not like an open door policy. Anyone can come in. I mean, they can. Any people can. But because the open door is open, we often have critters like bugs and stuff flying in. Mm-hmm. And so that leads us to our second question. For those of you in the States especially, maybe you haven't had geckos running around your walls.
Probably not.
Up your walls and over the ceilings and in your bathtub and in your shower.
Stuff off your countertops.
Like, you probably haven't had that happen, but you probably had mice or maybe even rats. And so the next question is, would you prefer geckos or a mouse/rat to be in your house with you?
I would definitely prefer geckos.
Yeah, we've been living with geckos in our house for a while.
They sound like dolphins.
They do sound like dolphins. It's really cool. But the past couple of days, we noticed some mice outside of our door. Now, we live in an apartment.
Dead ones.
Yeah, we live in an apartment upstairs, and I don't know how they get up the stairs unless a cat brings them up. But then the past couple of days, our bananas have been being demolished, and then yesterday I saw it. I saw
half of its body.
Yeah,
and it was like this tall.
So now I
went to the other room and closed the door.
So now we have to go get like a rat trap or something. I mean, because we can't keep the doors closed. It gets too hot.
And bananas are expensive. And this thing is eating all of our bananas.
Yeah. Luckily someone did gift us. I know it's a big oof. So luckily someone did give us bananas, mm-hmm. And so we're basically just eating through a gift from someone else, and we are going to be making banana bread later for Thanksgiving.
Those ones are in the fridge though.
Yeah. So if you're watching and you're getting ready to eat, they're not the mouse bananas. No. These are safe bananas in the fridge. But now it leads us to our third question this morning, which is,
I completely forgot.
What's Thanksgiving like here on this island? And if you're watching and you have a question for us, you can go ahead and start typing, because this is our last question that we had previously planned.
We didn't think anyone would be here.
Yeah, I know, right? So to the Gamers Grind, Elijah, hello. And to the other 3 people who are watching, hello, you can comment something. Mm-hmm. But so what is Thanksgiving like here? The first thing that I notice is in the States, the Thanksgiving celebration or the Christmas celebration really starts after Thanksgiving. That's what people try to do. Now, I've been seeing on Facebook this year, the people are like, hey, it's 2020, I'll do whatever I want. And as a result, I'm going to go ahead and decorate early, decorate often. But mostly wait till the day after Thanksgiving. Well, in Filipino culture, they like to celebrate Christmas during the Burr months, because they don't really get the cold. So when it's the Burr months, September, October, November, December, they like to celebrate Christmas. So starting in September, they've already decorated. Now, it's not as big this year as it was last year, mainly because a lot of the hotels and clubs can't be open, at least not as much. So one in particular on the south end of the island, PIC, which we love to go and get potato skins during happy hour.
Mhm.
And they have smoothies at half price, and they're delicious. You go there and there'd be this huge tree there, and now that's not there because now they're only open on the weekends, and a lot of tourists aren't here. So like, is it worth it?
Apparently, we're not good enough to get a tree.
Yeah. So we're the holiday season is here, and they started decorating this week.
Mhm.
Now, as far as food, you have turkey, and last year they had they were selling whole pigs. Like you could buy a pig for sale, and
I have not seen turkeys at the store, like frozen turkeys.
oh, okay. I don't. I mean, but Herman sells them.
Yes.
And then you can get the traditional, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and cranberry. And restaurants are selling Thanksgiving platters and specials as well. And then, of course, you can go to like Korean barbecue. There's a lot of that for Thanksgiving celebration. So that's the Thanksgiving spirit here. And of course, there'll just be barbecue people in August. So, and we're still being super safe just in case, because people are coming in, they do have to go to quarantine for 2 weeks, but we're being super safe. Everyone has to wear a mask everywhere you go. If you're inside, you're wearing a mask. You're always 6 feet apart, lines everywhere. They're just being very safe, and apparently it works. No,
Apparently.
I say apparently because we are also on an island, so they can really control what happens elsewhere. But with that being said, they do allow social gatherings, I think up to like 50 people or whatever, especially if you're with your families. And so that's what Thanksgiving looks like here. Okay, so if you have questions for us, you can ask them now, because otherwise you're going to be looking at our plant. Now, this is what one of our windows looks like. I'm going to take you over there really quickly, and then we'll come right back. Don't worry. So this is our plant. He's Dr. Woodson. And that's what the outside looks like. There's a mountain in the background there. So in case you're here to see Saipan, there it is. So try to keep it steady. There's Dr. Woodson, the founder of Black History Month in America. That's the parking lot. And the quarantine hotel is right there too. Like that was the parking lot that takes you to it. All right, we're back. What are your questions for us? Where do you guys have Thanksgiving? Well, we're going to have it at the ministry center right there with our small group from church. They set up tables, and we're just going to be far apart. And, but right there, getting Herman's in, they ordered, and everyone pitches in some money, and then you bring in some stuff. And that's what we said earlier, that we are going to bring banana bread and a pumpkin roll. And the banana bread, in case you're new here, welcome. The banana bread is coming from bananas that are in the refrigerator, because currently we have this like mouse rat thing running around. And that's what we're going after this. We're going to go buy chocolate chips for the top of the banana bread and a trap to try to catch our friend. Woo! All right. Next question. Yes. So when I showed you, to the big 2931, when we showed you out there, Winchell's Donuts was right there. I don't know if you saw the sign, but Winchell's Donuts right there, and that's what we love because that's the only option.
Blueberry fritters.
Blueberry fritters is really good. So Ralph's Donuts in Cookeville, Tennessee might be good, but we don't have those. We did go there this summer though.
We did. We had a lot of donuts this summer. We could have made a best donuts around the Midwest video.
But we didn't. We did, and one in Virginia was very tasty. All right, so it's because we're on.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Blueberry fruit? No.
Fritter.
It's like a bear claw type thing, but it looks like fritter. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You just go to Winchell's, man, and go get you one. They're very tasty. Fritter, yes, that's the word. No ham? No, not this year. Like we said earlier, you can get an entire pig. You could get an entire pig last year, but this year you cannot. That's another difference. So if you saw our hey, we're getting ready to do this video thing last night, and that's how we know it was super blurry, you saw that I was asking about these other hats and which hat. This one got a vote. I think this one got a vote. And this one got a vote. One that did not get a vote is this one. And so last year they had a run up a mountain, and on Thanksgiving it was a turkey trot, and I did it, and as a result I got this hat. This might have actually been from a Christmas present instead. I
think you did get it in a Christmas.
Yeah, because they were giving out red hats at the Thanksgiving. Okay, we don't want that anymore.
It's Velcro too.
It is Velcro. I never wanted it. Okay. Mashed potatoes and rolls. Of course they're mashed potatoes and rolls. I woke up to a notification that you were live, and I was like, heading over. Well, welcome. Then how do you spell it? Fritter. You spelled it correctly. So we're still talking about donuts for those of you just joining, because we didn't expect people to be here.
We didn't. We thought we'd be like,
And that's, I mean, 2 people just dropped off just like that.
Yeah, they're like, well, that's what you wanted.
If that's what you want, I am a big fan of giving people what they want. And they ask, if you ask me to leave, I'll leave. And for those of you who are still here, this thing is only going to last a few more minutes. So you can watch it. You can do a little forward back and watch it from the beginning. So if you have any questions about Saipan and Thanksgiving and us and hats and water bottles, you can do that right now.
AJ, I do not think there will be fried corn or coleslaw. It sounds very Southern.
It's very specific because he introduced both of those things to me.
Ah, that makes sense.
And I did love fried corn on the cob. Coleslaw, however, no.
That seems more like a barbecue side. I know you don't like coleslaw.
Yeah.
But there is coleslaw that's made with like vinegar.
Oh, he also had fried okra. That was what it was. Not coleslaw, fried okra. He did show me coleslaw, but okay. About the pumpkin pie. Yes, as the Gamers Grind said, I think there is pumpkin pie.
And pumpkin roll.
We are making pumpkin roll now.
Which is superior to pumpkin pie.
Especially because we saw a pumpkin pie at Joe 10 for $17.
Yeah.
So if you're in the States, you know that that's typically not how much it costs. $17. What are pumpkin rolls?
It's like a thin pumpkin type cake. And you roll it up, and then so it has a shape, and then you spread cream cheese frosting in it and roll it back up, and so it's all swirly.
And you put cream cheese in there. It's very tasty.
Yeah.
Yes, she is a winner. Those sound cool. Yeah, they are so good.
Yes.
All right.
Like a swirly cake, but pumpkin. Yeah.
It's the underestimated star of Thanksgiving.
I agree.
Pumpkin roll?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. It's better than pumpkin pie. Everybody gets pumpkin pie.
Well, but I mean, sweet potato casserole
is delicious.
And I think that's underrated.
As long as it has the pecans and the crispy stuff.
Of course. And so I think that's the underrated star of Thanksgiving, because people typically just go to the basics. And it's like, what's that sweet? It's like, it is dessert, but you get to eat it as a regular meal.
But it's a side, and it's vegetable.
So it's like, I'm just going to run that one back. Okay, I said that this was going to take between 15 and 20 minutes. We are at 13 and a half minutes. Pumpkin cheesecake pies. Okay.
I made a pumpkin cheesecake one time that was cheesecake on the bottom and pumpkin cheesecake on the top. Layered. That was good.
All right. Wow. 9 people wanted to hear what Thanksgiving was like on the Saipan, even though it's all
rainbow about pumpkin,
all blurry and pixelated. Speaking of,
hi Hannah.
Hello. Speaking of pumpkin, she has an orchard in her game called
Animal Crossing.
I
harvest pumpkins every couple of days.
So it's a game, and it's like Island here. And I say that because we have a channel that we want to start for video gaming. But we said we're not going to create a video game video until we hit 100 subscribers. So if you want to go check that out, it's Where Are We Gaming? I'm sure you can find a link for that somewhere. Just type in Pastor Mattie Ice, Where Are We Gaming, and it'll pop up gaming. And you can hit that subscribe button for that channel as well. It only has like 27 subscribers, so we're probably not going to make any videos soon. But if you want to get that out, you can do that. Sam's asking why the main food turkey was chosen for like regular Thanksgiving food. That is a very important question about history, which I do not remember.
I'm just going to say it's because wild turkeys were native to where they were, so that's what they hunted.
I thought there was like a more specific reason, but I'm sure that that's one of the main reasons. Like they were just there, they were available, they took what they could have. But I can't remember why. You can Google that one, search it up. And in the weather, a swim after a nap, right? Yes, you enjoy a nap, you enjoy a swim. I mean, it's the end of Napvember. If you haven't been, because buffaloes don't fit on tables.
I don't think they have buffalo on the East Coast.
They did until they killed them all. They would have. Oh yeah, the whole
I
north
just thought
was
those were more west.
Yeah, because they ran them that way.
Okay. All right.
It's not the only thing the Pilgrims ran that way.
We don't want to go there.
Yeah. So, yes, it's the end of Napvember, and if you haven't been seeing,
Hi, Mom.
If you haven't been seeing the Napvember playlist, you can go check that out on our YouTube channel as well, because Napvember is all about that rest and relaxation and enjoyment. And I'm going to show you the outside one more time, and then we're going to sign off and answer any more questions. So while I'm taking you to that window right there, you have a little bit of time to type in a question that you want answered about anything, and we'll come up with an answer. No is not an option this time.
No, it's not.
So that is our outside. Winchell's is that building right over there, in case you were here for the donut story earlier, Winchell's Donuts. And that's why we have to go run up the mountain that you see over there, because of Winchell's Donuts and things like that.
I haven't had donuts in a while.
Yeah, but I said things like that.
Okay.
All right. So any questions that we missed? Buffaloes don't fit on tables. That's right. That's true. You're so conventional. You don't know. Hi, Mom. Hi, Andrew. Everyone say hi, AJ. That's in another video. How have you been, brother? We've been doing well. Thank you.
Besides the rat in our...
Yes, if you weren't here earlier, we have a rat in our kitchen. So right after this, we're going to walk over to that store next to Winchell's and go get a rat trap.
Because rats will be harmed in the making of this
Yeah,
video.
not in making this video, but I mean, they've eaten 3 bananas, and bananas are expensive on the island of Saipan, 99 cents a pound at a good rate. And typically they're less than 50 cents per pound. You can get them on sale.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in the States when I say typically. And so, yeah, we got to take care of that banana eater.
Yeah, he's in a banana coma right now.
So we are eating right there at the ministry center with our small group, the church group. I had a donut the other day. All right. So Gamers Grind going to go do chores. We got to go do chores. We got to get chocolate chips and for the banana bread, and those bananas did not come from the mouse infestation.
Yes, we want to emphasize that. They've been in the fridge for a few days.
Yes, getting ready for this very special occasion, and we have to go get ready for this special occasion too. Thank you all for hanging out. We're actually surprised you were here.
We are quite surprised. There were 9 people at one
Yes,
point.
So if you actually made it through this video and you haven't subscribed already,
if you made it through this video,
you probably are a subscriber.
You're
probably a subscriber already. You're very faithful. Thank you to everyone who's hanging out. Hey, I'm Pastor Mattie Ice.
I'm Victoria.
Wherever you are in the world, stay chill and float on.